Hi Gear Sluts, we're going to be reviewing the Softube Console1 mkII, and basically it consists of two things: a hardware controller which connects via USB to a computer, and a software package. This is the hardware side of it. It's very well built. I mean, you could probably knock a nail in with this, right? I mean, folded steel. Like I say, it's pretty roughy tufty, probably be okay for kind of live use as well. These encoders are very smooth, really nice to use. These buttons do click, so what you can hear is the sound coming out of a standard PC, and it's being recorded into this radar machine. I've inserted the plug-in onto there, and now I press this button on console 1 here. We got a shaper gate here. A shaper gate, so I can have a hard gate on there. Let me give it a bit of threshold. And this is a more advanced intelligent gate, so I can have it more punchy, less punchy. I can really bring up the sustain. So this is a fantastic device on its own. You can mess about the release time as well. So just that sort of advanced gate section is fantastic. We're running the SSL-E at the moment on here. So let's go to the equalizer, and I'll just give it another. Let's go to the bass section. These are just really intuitive to use, you know. I mean, yeah. And again, there's also a high pass filter here on the left hand side. And I can bring down the high end for it. And let's just, I mean, it's just so easy to use. And it sounds great. Yeah, so it's quite good. You can identify perhaps problem frequencies which you don't like. Let's go for a bigger Q on there. Yeah, I don't like that much, so I can just pull that out, maybe. So these rotary encoders are a little bit strange. They take a little while to get used to, but very intuitive to use. And finally, there's a compressor there as well. Let's give it a bit of attack, take the threshold down. Yeah. I could really hammer that, maybe take that off, and then do a parallel then. So and to finish it off then is a drive section, and you can change the character drive so it's darker, or that one. It's brighter, darker. Anyway, I find this really flexible and a pleasure to use on most tracks. I have a song here called The River, and it's a mixture of live and VST instruments, so I'm going to play a little bit of it. What I've done is prepared another version of this song. I've inserted the Console1 plugins into the Reason session. Everything's the same except the compressors and EQs and high and low pass filters. All those are off. All we need to know. I really like what the shaper does to this guy. Just into the bass there. The moral of the story is I rock have drop. Know you. Guitars need to be a little bit. So, I've really enjoyed using this. I mean, it's freed me up a little bit from sitting at the computer. Let's see what happens if this gets unplugged, yeah? Okay, so the Console1 is off now. Let's put that way down there for a minute. And will the session still play? Okay. So that, you know, I mean that's pretty good class compliant stuff, isn't it? I have found it a little bit glitchy and slow under a heavy session. You know, I did have to have iLock when I first had it installed. We had to put iLock on. I didn't like doing that, and at some point it wouldn't license at all. So I uninstalled the iLock software, and it worked fine. So. It's working well with Gobbler. This page kind of tells you what plugins there are and what you have downloaded and installed, and you can put all the Softube plugins. I mean, it's real close compatibility, and they're mapped out very well.
There's a world here, that's all I know.
Okay, so that's it.
There's a seed to grow.
I hope you found this useful anyway, and I say it's a written review on Gear Sluts. There are audio files there, so there's kind of
stars in the ocean,
high quality versions of this track in the box with Reason and in the box with Console1.
But I can show you. I can't explain, but I can know you. It's my lover in the morning, and I'm leaning. We hold on tight together, our lives their meaning, and the sun shines upon us, and the blossoms grow, and the music from the river tells us all we need.